Mission Director of ATL Innovation Mission. It is wonderful to connect once again back with all of you, young students, budding innovators, teachers, participants, parents of the children, school principals, mentors of change who have been associated with all the activities of ATL Innovation Mission. I do hope every one of you is hale and hearty in spite of these difficult COVID-19 circumstances, and all of you are taking the necessary precautions that have been advocated by your local institutions and the government or the health authorities. This is a very eventful week for many reasons. Today is, of course, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji's birthday, and those celebrations are going on all over the country. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was a dreamer and a visionary of a modern India which would blend not only the traditions and the cultural heritages of our past, but also create a scientifically, technologically driven, innovation driven nation that can acquire leadership in the world. And therefore, it is but fitting that today we are also recognizing the ATL App Innovation Challenge winners on this particular day. This is also the week when we celebrated the past week, we celebrated the birthday of Ramanujan, one of the greatest mathematicians the world has ever seen, the genius from Kumbakonam, the man who saw infinity. And it is fitting that it is during the same week of Christmas, we are ending this with cheer and with happiness and with joyous tidings of the results, as well as our joy of having been able to initiate this particular innovation challenge for all of you young students who have participated. Every one of you is a winner in the process of participation, and I want to thank you and compliment you all for having participated in the same. We launched the ATL Innovation App Innovation Challenge in response to the times. We are all in part of the COVID-19 national lockdowns that have happened because as a result of that. However, we also wanted to make sure that every one of us is still able to connect, are able to learn, are able to stimulate innovation through various new initiatives, leveraging digital technologies and leveraging the online medium. And as a result of it, we launched a number of new initiatives, including the AI basic and step-up module along with NASSCOM. We launched the game development modules along with Dell Technologies. We launched digital creativity and skill modules with Adobe. We launched the 3D design module with NIC. And we launched the app development module in partnership with Plesmo. App development learning modules, both for the teachers, mentors, as well as the young students. All of these were received very enthusiastically by every one of you. And I want to thank you all for keeping yourself engaged and keeping us engaged in the process. We then launched the ATL App Innovation Challenge because the application development and mobile apps have become a way of life for all of us in this pandemic times. The importance of digital technology, the importance of app development, the importance of website and database communication and data communication has revealed itself during these times as going to be a game changer in the days to come. And therefore, we wanted to initiate you all, not only in app development, but in being able to develop your own apps. And we launched this along with NASSCOM. And I'm very proud and I'm very privileged to have Ms. Debjani Ghosh, who heads NASSCOM, as well as Amit Aggarwal, who heads NASSCOM Foundation, to be part of this particular winners announcement. NASSCOM has been a wonderful partner to ATL Innovation Mission, and through NASSCOM, various companies and various industry partners have enabled us to be able to deliver so many of our initiatives to every one of you. So I want to thank NASSCOM and I want to thank Debjani in particular for being such a great supporter and a great encourager of innovation among young students, all of you students, not only from the tinkering labs, but from all schools who have participated. We had a wonderful response to this ATL App Innovation Challenge. We had more than 3,000 applications, out of which we shortlisted 929 of them for further consideration. We then selected the top 21. We had more than 26 states giving participants from more than 26 states. More than 40% of the applications came from government schools and more than 40% came from rural schools. Now that was wonderful for us to see that these app development initiatives are being embraced not just by students from tier 1 cities, but also from tier 2, tier 3, and from rural India. What was even more heartening was that in the top 21, we have 9 of those teams as girl student teams. And we have had more than 45% participation of girl students in this app development challenge. That is what inclusiveness is all about. That is what we have all been aiming at, that we should have at least 50%, if not more, girl students also participating in all the initiatives that ATL Innovation Mission has, whether it is at a school level, university level, at the incubator level, or in the challenges that we launch across the country. So it has been a wonderful response in these difficult times. And I congratulate every one of you, of those students who have participated, and for having submitted your entries, because you are on your way to become an innovator, and you will become one. I would now like to have Debjani share her thoughts on the importance of this particular challenge and the participation that she was able to engineer from NASSCOM companies. And I know that she has been very excited about it. And today she has particularly participated in spite of being slightly under the weather. So I want to thank Debjani for being here today and gracing this occasion. Over to you, Debjani.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ramanan, and Merry Christmas, everyone. Wonderful day to get together for the launch, for the announcement of the winners. For us at NASSCOM, for me and for Amit, I think the reason why we love to participate with the ATL Innovation Mission is not just the focus on innovation, but I love the way the team ensures that every initiative is focused on the real India. It's not just in urban India, but it's going out to the rural towns, to the smaller towns. And most of all, I love the way that they ensure that every initiative is truly inclusive. In fact, the numbers that they get in terms of women participation always completely blows my mind. So congratulations, Ramanan, and to you and to your team. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I'm sure Amit is going to talk a lot more about the NASSCOM participation and what we've been doing, but I do want to call out, give a huge thanks to the partners who have been working with us, Amazon India, CGI, Plesmo, SAP India, and STEMpedia. So thank you to all the partners who have been working with us to make this challenge truly meaningful. And to the students, I would just say that, learning to create an app is not an end game. To me, the end game really is learning to use technology to create something, whether it's an app today or something else tomorrow, a platform tomorrow. But getting into that mode of thinking where you become a problem solver, where you use technology, you use coding to solve problems, I think it's the most empowering feeling. Unlike you guys and girls, I took to coding much later in life. In fact, I've just started learning it, and I can't tell you how empowering it is to write those few lines of code and then see what kind of, magic it can create. And kudos to all of you for getting onto this journey, and for there are two types of people: one who waits for problems to be solved, and one who says, I will solve the problems myself. And I think you all have taken the second route, or you all have taken the second choice, where you all are saying, we can use technology to solve the problems ourselves. And that's exactly the kind of people the world needs more of. So congratulations once again. And thrilled to be here. And by the way, Ramanan, just a small correction. Amit is actually CEO of the talent, the skilling, the most important thing that NASSCOM does, the entire skill development and talent. And yes, he's the reason why we are all here, because his group, his team, UDE, etc., keeps finding tremendously wonderful ways, partnerships, where we can continue to grow the talent in this country. So wonderful to be here. And thank you so much, Ramanan, for giving us this opportunity to partner with you.
Thank you, Debjani. Indeed, we want to create problem solvers and innovators of the future, and apps are just one way of doing it, but they are a very exciting way, and you learn so much, and it is so much empowering. And as you also mentioned, Debjani, that this is something that is becoming now more and more easy, because you have plug and play in coding. It's not, that when we were learning coding when I was young, we had to start with assembly language and then move on to Fortran and then to C, and so on and so forth. Now students know, they work with Python, which is so close to the real world in terms of being able to program and design objects, and have these objects interacting with each other. So thank you, and also my apologies for the mistake that I did about Amit. Amit, as the CEO of Skills Talent, and you are so much involved in identifying and boosting new skills, the emerging skills that are required in the modern day world. So your thoughts on this importance of this particular app innovation challenge, and what you see going forward, because these are the young students who are going to go into universities and then get into jobs or start creating jobs. What is the impact that you see that learning about app development and participating actually in these sort of challenges will be of benefit to the young students?
Thank you, Mr. Ramanan, and Merry Christmas, all you young people out there. I hope you're preparing for a good holiday over the next few weeks. One of the things that has always led to better livelihoods and opportunities for any of us is our ability to solve a problem that is relevant to somebody in society, that they are willing to therefore use what we have done, the problem that we have solved, the solution that we have found, to better their own lives. And that's how typically an economy works, that a company or an individual has to find a problem, they have to solve that problem for a group of other individuals, and those individuals will then pay them money in order to buy their product or service. In the past, the ability to do that really rested with those people who already had money and capital. So they could start their business, or they could start to get something done. And it was difficult for an ordinary individual person to actually make a difference and to jumpstart their career. Across the world, we have seen that happen much faster. And in India, now that is taking off just because of this fact that with this technology in your hand, and this is the phone or the laptop or whatever, there are so many different ways in which you can identify a problem around the area that you live in. You can then find a way, whether it is through coding or over time, codeless based apps and products, you can actually develop a solution, and that solution can be used by people not just in the local area where you live, but anywhere in the world. Right? And now, as more and more you get translation technologies, etc., coming in, language will become irrelevant. So the opportunity for all of you young people to find problems, to solve those problems, to make a large impact, and therefore build a very interesting livelihood for yourself as time goes by. There has never been a better time. And I think that is what this app challenge that the Niti Aayog team has launched in partnership with that NASSCOM, it's one of the ways in which we are hoping to stimulate your minds to be able to do this. So I hope you continue to do this, keep finding problems, keep solving problems, and keep finding ways to do well for yourself and the country. All the best to you. Take care.
Thank you, Amit. And indeed, application development is going to be key going forward. And whether, what would be the innovations that you will be developing, whether it is using 3D printing, robotics, IoT, or augmented virtual reality, you will always have an app which needs to be developed to support and extend that power of innovation to the masses. And therefore, it is going to become an integral part of whatever you do. And I really envy all of you young students. I started learning app development or programming when I entered into TCS in 1981. Of course, slightly before that, in the final year of IIT. But you guys are in your school and you are actually developing apps and you are creating solutions and you are innovating. How better can it get? And so, to Amit's point, this is the best time that all of you have and enjoy, because technology has become affordable, accessible, available, and advanced, and is now available to you in your home and on your desktop, on your mobile phone. So wonderful. I'm not going to take more time because it is Christmas Day, and I know that every one of you is going to party after this. So I'd like Ronak to announce the results of this particular ATL App Innovation Challenge. Ronak?
Yes, sir. Just one moment, sir.
Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, Debjani, you see, you being at the helm of the IT world and the ITS world, what is the increasing role of IT and ITS? Do you see over the next 10, 15 years this is going to be dominant and continue to be dominant in being able to roll out new solutions for the people?
Absolutely, Ramanan. But the traditional definition of ITES and the way we've thought of services and products, etc., is completely changing because those lines, those silos are all breaking. And today, if a company has to thrive, it has to be able to provide end-to-end solutions. It has to be able to provide, platformization is what's becoming extremely important because you have to have the ability to build in end-to-end platforms, that consists of services as well as products. So it's extremely interesting to see this transition, this transformation happening in our lifetime. And again, this brings to this highlights, shines the light on the importance of adaptable mindsets, adaptable, the importance of learning, because you may train to join the services industry, but once you join the industry, you will find that you have to create products. So it's extremely important to be malleable and learn the new skills as quickly as you can. So yeah, it's a great time for innovation.
Wonderful. And indeed, one of the new initiatives that we are planning to roll out next year, Debjani, is about AIM as a tech garage for national platforms, app platforms. So that's something that we are initiating now, and we'll be talking more about it in the days to come. But India can be the tech garage for the rest of the world. That is the whole concept. And the tech garage means that's the place where you're thinking of new solutions, creating new platforms, creating new innovations that can have impact at a national level and probably at a global level. So with that, Ronak, please, we are very excited to announce the results of the ATL App Innovation Challenge. Ronak, please roll it out.
Thank you so much, sir. So these are the winners of the ATL Student App Development Challenge 2020. So I would request if you can just quickly read the team names and the school names. That would be wonderful and encouraging for the students.
Well, I should be able to read it. Okay. So, yeah. Heartiest congratulations to future in the focus area of agri-tech. We have 3 teams: future developers, agro avengers, and the agri team. In the COVID-19 response, heartiest congratulations to Jagdish app developer, Python assassins, Pankaj Swami, Yog Patel, and Jatin Sutar. These are the team names. The schools are from Himachal Pradesh, Chandigarh, Manipur, Odisha, and Tripura. And the schools are JNV Pekubela School, Gurukul Global School, Mother's Pride Academy, DAV Public School from Odisha, and Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya from Tripura. Pankaj Swami, Yug Patel, and Jatia Sutar are from Podar International School, Vasral from Gujarat. And their app name was Coronavirus Guidelines. In the EdTech area, the winners are, the team name is App Chef from Purkal Youth Development Society Learning Academy from Uttarakhand, and the app name is Let's Tinker. The next winner is Developing Masters from SR Public Senior Secondary School, Rajasthan, and the app name is Educare Learner. So this is in education. The next winner is GVK, Team from Oasis School of Excellence from the state of Andhra Pradesh, And the app name is Let's Crack It. I love all the names. Beautiful. In the gamification category, there are three winners. Team Rupak from St. John's Universal School, Maharashtra, and the app name is Project Manager. The next one is Urban Unicorns. That is a team name from Tejaswi Vidyaranya in Telangana, and the app name is Uniword. The third winner is Coding Ventures from DAV Model School, IIT, from West Bengal, and the app's name is DinoMath. So now we go to the health and wellness category. There are three winners again here. KV Chaturpur is the team name from Kendriya Vidyalaya in Madhya Pradesh on health and wellness. The next team is Awesome 3 from New Horizon Public School in Karnataka. And again, the app name is Health and Wellness. The third winner is ATL PNG team from Paljor Namgyal Girls School in Sikkim. And their app's name is Swarth app. We also have in the mental health and well-being, three winners. The team is JE Mac from Cardinal Higher Secondary School, Kerala, and their app name is Live TV. The next one is SV App Developers from Sri Shankara Vidyalayas in Tamil Nadu, and their app name is Brain Game. And the next one is App Innovators from Delhi Public School NTPC Vidyut Nagar from Uttar Pradesh, and their app name is Santosh App. So these were on mental health and well-being. Finally, on sports and fitness, we have three winners. App Makers team from Mount Abu Public School, Delhi, and the app name is Fitness. The second winner is Fantastic Coders from Kendriya Vidyalaya AFS Barnala in Punjab, and their app name is Sports and Fitness. And finally, Joy Spreaders from Amity International School in Haryana, and their app name is Health is Wealth. So in all these categories, which are pretty complex categories from my point of view, agri-tech, COVID-19 response, ed-tech, gamification, health and wellness, mental health and well-being, and sports and fitness, we have three winning teams each, 21 teams in all. Heartiest congratulations to all of these winners. We are very, very proud of you. You're ending this year with a bang. And I'm sure these applications can get further refined. We will help you and mentor you along with the help of NASSCOM and industry partners to make sure that your app can have several implementations across the country and users across the country. So thank you so much. Debjani, would you like to comment on this? And the prizes for winners, there are some very interesting prizes from STEMpedia. You each, Ronak, can you announce what exactly is going to be given as prizes?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling out the name. It is always very encouraging for you to call out the names of the students and the schools. So thank you so much for that. All the winners will be getting kits from our partner STEMpedia. These kits will be delivered to your respective schools very shortly. And the STEMpedia team will get in touch with you for the necessary logistics arrangement. Over to you, sir.
Okay, great. You see, from my perspective, this is just one of many other recognitions that you are going to be getting through ATL Innovation Mission, through our partners and so on. So we will look at various opportunities of showcasing your innovation and giving you the next exposure to higher level app development and product development and so on and so forth. So those are all things that will be announced as we go by. And this is what we have been doing to all the students who have been winning ATL challenges. Thousands of students today have benefited because of advanced exposure to innovation, and some of them also become startup entrepreneurs. So Debjani, I'd like your comment looking at these winners as well as the complex areas in which they have addressed, which seem to be the need of the country anyway. Please. Yeah.
Given the work I have seen happening out of the ATL labs, I am not surprised by complexity or by the kids' ability to handle complex problems. I think today's children are so much, and today's youngsters are so much more capable, and have the tools that at their fingertips to solve problems. It's just wonderful to see. Focus on so many different areas and not just entertainment or gaming, which is usually popular when it comes to the app category. But it's fantastic to see that kids have worked on ed tech, kids have worked on agri tech, etc. So I would just like to say congratulations to all the winners, to everyone who participated. It's fabulous that you started this journey. Congratulations to everyone. And once again, wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Debjani. And Amit, any words from you?
I would just say a very big congratulations to you all, to those who won, to the others who submitted their applications. And I hope this will be the beginning and not the end for you on app development. And maybe you'll go home and you'll create a small app that will help somebody in the community. So all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Amit. Yeah. Ronak, were you saying something, or was it my own voice echoing back?
It was your own voice. And the finalists, we also need to announce the ATL Marathon 4.0 shortlisted.
Yeah. So first of all, once again, a big round of applause and heartiest congratulations to all the participants and the winners of this particular marathon. Greatly appreciate that. I just want to remind you and take this occasion to remind you that we have launched the ATL Tinkering Marathon 2020 a couple of weeks ago. And so far, we have had more than 22,000 entries voting for the ideas that it is broken up into two phases. One is a voting of the ideas on which you would like to participate in, and secondly, then the actual innovations that will be submitted over the next 3 months. So I am encouraging every one of you who are who have got this. These are all the way, we have defined this time the ATL Marathon, Tinkering Marathon, on the 5 pillars of Atmanirbhar Bharat: the pillar of socio-economic progress, the pillar of infrastructure, the pillar of technology, the pillar of demographic dividend, and the pillar of demand. So these are the 5 pillars, and there are the problem statements which have been voted up and been selected. So now you have the opportunity to actually create innovations, prototypes of innovations from using the Tinkering Lab equipment, using apps, using your imagination. That's all we need. And we are looking forward to every one of you from every school submitting at least 10 to 15 innovations from your school, because this is deserving for your young students. Your young students need an opportunity to be able to participate in that. And I do hope that every one of you will participate in large numbers, not so much because of the numbers, but because of the joy of innovation and the joy of participating in creating a solution that India needs, Atmanirbhar Bharat needs. With that, thank you all so much. It has been a great evening. The year is drawing to a close. And as Debjani also repeatedly mentioned, Merry Christmas, a very Happy New Year to every one of you and your families. We look forward to continuing our dialogue, our engagement, and our involvement in creating innovative new India along with you. Thank you again, Debjani. Thank you, Amit, for joining on this occasion. A very Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you both too, and to your families.
To you, to Ramanan, and to your lovely family. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.